He is accused of throwing a baby out of a moving car. Now, picking a jury for Richard McTear is proving difficult in this high-profile, very emotional case. The question tonight is, how do you get an impartial jury over something so heartbreaking? News Channel 8's Melanie Michael is covering this story in Hillsborough County and joins us now live.
Hey, Gail, good evening to you. So many people are watching and waiting to see what happens in the jury in this high-profile case. And to be honest with you, it's hard not to get emotional. After all, as you mentioned, we're talking about a baby boy. So today, we take you outside the courtroom, and Aid on your side is asking questions and getting answers on what it's like to pick an impartial jury in a huge death penalty case. Cops call him a baby killer. Prosecutors want to see him get the death penalty.
It's a dirty game.
And caught in the middle of the case is a 3-month-old little boy, Emmanuel Murray, whose body was tossed onto I-275. Say the name Richard McTear, and you're likely to get a lot of reactions. Jury selection for his murder case continued today. So how does he get a fair trial with emotions running high?
Because you could have the best evidence in the world. If you have the wrong listeners, you lose.
Well-known local defense attorney Barry Cohen knows a thing or two about high-profile cases. He picked his first jury back in 1963 and teaches classes on how to do it at law schools across the country. He says winning a case starts in jury selection and that there's a fine art to picking jurors.
Obviously, you don't want any people who work as a babysitter. You don't want perhaps mothers with young children or fathers with young children that age.
Cohen explains that emotions naturally run high in a high-profile case of this nature, and jurors will feel them.
That this is a baby case. You're going to feel anger. You're going to want to be revengeful. You're going to want to make somebody be accountable for this crime.
Another well-known case involving a child, Cohen points out, obviously Casey Anthony. That jury took 2 weeks to select, and the process was moved to the Bay Area.
I've dealt with a lot of baby cases, and they're very sad, they're very tragic. But at the same time, you can't have an innocent person being convicted.
So, Gail, once again, the state is seeking the death penalty in this case, and they need 12 jurors in the end, and traditionally 4 alternates. They're thinking that maybe by the end of this week or possibly Monday, they'll have a jury seated.
Are they getting even close? We know the number that they need. Are they getting close to that number at all?
Well, you've seen a lot of these cases, Gail, very high-profile ones, and it's a very slow, methodical, sometimes arduous process. They started out with 200. It was narrowed down to 135 who came back today. And again, they'll just keep whittling down and down until they get those final numbers.
All right, Melanie, thank you.